full... First and 10, they're going to throw. Mooney downfield, and he has it. He's quickly taken down with a gain across midfield. They're now to the opposing 47. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
First and 10 at the 47.
They go play action on first down. Flushed out of the pocket. Connects on the crosser. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with first and 10. In the red zone on first. Drops back. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's second down. Pushing the pace right away to start the game.
Brings up second and 12 at the 15-yard line.
Back to throw. Makes the catch. And in for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. The Falcons and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they're hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch a breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
A gain of 12 yards.
12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
First down.
Setting up to throw. Bucket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of second down.
A loss of 11. It's second and 21.
Back to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. Man downfield, and he finds London. Gets it to the 15. Touchdown, Atlanta! The Falcons break the tie here in the first. Drake London with the touchdown. The Falcons ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. And the turnover puts them right back out there. Just a few plays since they scored that touchdown.
Well, they didn't get much time to rest, but guess what, Kate? That defense didn't get much time to rest either. Now you could go in attack mode while they're still shaking off that last touchdown.
First down, play action. Buying some time right. Now here he goes. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into first and goal.
And the Falcons, first down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Here's Robinson. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal. Another snap from the 8 here. It's second and goal.
Brings up second.
They're going to throw out of the gun. Oh, he's got it. It's in close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Only need to fall forward one more yard. Here's third and goal. He's keeping it, gonna get it forward. And he's in for the touchdown. The Falcons parlay the interception into points. They broke out the design run from there. Coach just... The Falcons headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And eventually, Brock, one of their drives is going to fail to reach that end zone. But through 3 possessions so far, they have been perfect.
Yeah, and in order for that to happen, somebody somewhere on this defense has got to rise to the occasion.
Throwing from the gun. He rolls to his right. He tucks it and takes off. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And that is good enough for Atlanta first down. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up second down.
Kate, it's so common that we talk about quarterbacks flushing a negative play, but defenses have to do the same thing as well. When you give up a big play, you got to regroup, you got to calm yourself, and you got to know it's all about the next play. And delivering a sack like that certainly helps. Well, it's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a third one's coming at some point.
And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first.
Demario Davis on the tackle.
Falcons are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well.
Go! 19.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Flush down out to his left. On the run, deep down the left side. This is caught inside the 15. All the way, that's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons make it a 16-point ball game. The Falcons ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And he sure has put on that chef's hat to dice up their defense early in this one. Quite the appetizer that he's prepared to what could be a great overall performance. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. He's going to throw it. Escapes the pocket. Hauled in by Mooney, left side. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. The early returns on the stat sheet have been good so far, partner. He's off to the exact kind of start they were hoping he'd have.
Yeah, you can just feel the rhythm, the timing, the tempo. And that ball is zipping all over the field.
Headed out right. Cut down the field. It's Pitts. He's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead. Falcons headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. To throw here on first down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 once again from the 20. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Flushed out of the pocket. He takes it himself. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's a Falcon first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Let's go.
He's going to throw this one. Escapes out to the left. Oh, he's keeping it again. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. And they take this in for the score. The Falcons continue dominating in our opening half. Falcons are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. It sure seems like they've been able to score every time they've touched it this quarter, Brock. So high hopes again for this upcoming series.
Go.
First play of the drive, and he takes an option left. Has a hole left, room to run. Hits the 20. Has some room to work. And he's in. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons making this a laugher before halftime. Falcons ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. They have been automatic scoring in this quarter, and yet another opportunity to do so here.
Ready.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Rolling left, buying some time. He's going to keep it this time. They aren't getting anything here, Brock. They're actually going to lose some. Back to the 10. Trying to work quickly now. I'll throw it. Escapes the pocket. Took off with it again. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. They'll pick up a 34 yards on that play. And that is good enough for Atlanta first down.
At the 43-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Forced out to his right. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. Might be time to reach in the bag of tricks on second down. 16 to go following the sack. Dropping back to throw. Getting out to his left. On the run, deep down the left side. He's got it inside the 10. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be first and goal.
And the Falcons, first down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Go street, motion. He's moving, boys. He's moving. Hey. Set go.
Robinson has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
Robinson, the ball carrier.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
He'll pass it this time. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons boat racing them to the halftime locker room. It's a Bijan. Falcons headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. He can run it. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
First and 10 at the 47-yard
Pass play on first and 10. Look at that touch laid on a platter for him. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. This is the type of performance a former quarterback just like yourself, Brock, can marvel at. He's carried a great performance through much of this game. Even as the defense adjusted, tried to slow him down, none of it mattered.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because these moments the game does slow down. It is so fast on the field for the normal person, but when a QB's in a rhythm like this, the game is slow, and he is.
Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons grow the lead coming out of halftime. The Falcons are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And this is the type of game that's going to get people talking when people look at the numbers that he's posted running with it. Throwing now on first down. Flush down out to his left. Finds him on the crossing route. And they had somebody there for that quick stop, but a nice completion gets him across midfield.
And the Falcons, first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll pitch it to Robinson. Good defensive effort here. Drives him back across midfield onto their own side. Offense to the line for second down. Pass play now. Gets everything he has under this one. Looked well downfield for that one. All he found was a waiting defender to knock it away. Third down coming up.
Incomplete. Brings up third down and 13.
Third and long for him here. Escapes out to the left. Making the call himself. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
At the 42-yard line. A 10-yard gain.
The Falcons ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here.
Okay, ready? Ready? Hawk, go! Hawk 70, Hawk 70, take go!
First and 10, looking to throw. Buys time, rolling right. He's got room to roam. And he's going to be brought down right at the 35. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. And it wasn't too long ago that we saw Lamar Jackson set this record, Brock, but no surprise, he comes along and resets it. Now a new single-season record for quarterback. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on second down.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they can check that box.
Bails out of the pocket quick. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. Brought in, inside the 20. He's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons throwing 6 more on the blowout. Drake London with the touchdown. His third through the air this game.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got single high or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Falcons headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And his effectiveness hasn't been limited to what he can do with his arm this season. On that last drive, he reached a significant mark for his efforts on the ground as well. They'll go play action. Buying some time right. Rolling, and that's grabbed inside the 30. He's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Drake London with the touchdown. His 4th receiving score of the game. And that is his 4th touchdown reception of the game. And if you wonder how rare that is, only a couple of active players have ever achieved it in their careers. Falcons are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget.
Ready? Go! Ready?
Back to pass on 1st and 10. He's got London left side. At the 20. He's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons running them out of the building. Drake London with the touchdown. The 5th of the game for him, tying the NFL single-game record. That is as efficient as an offense can be. One play, 70. The Falcons ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. With touchdowns on their last 2 drives, Brock, they're playing some of their best offense here. Could they try for 3 in a row despite the lead? Let's find out.
Ready? Set up! Hot.
Working on 1st down. Throwing the out route complete. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal. Even with this lead, keeping the pedal down.
And the Falcons.
Goal to go, they're passing. Rolling left, buying some time. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and altered.
Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. Offense in the hurry up now.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
Set, go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. On the move, headed right. Oh, he's going to run for it. Ooh, before he can find any yards, he finds that sideline instead. And that's going to bring up 4th down. The Falcons headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And they were able to contribute 3 points to the lead their last time out. Another chance to build on that advantage here.
Set. Ready, Cougar 19. Huh. Go.
They'll throw it here on 1st. Taking a deep shot here. That one's cut at the 10-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
50 yards on the play. And the Falcons, 1st down.
Set, go.
From the red zone on 1st. And we shouldn't be surprised as they connect in the end zone for yet another touchdown. The Falcons throwing 6 more on the blowout. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. The Falcons are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And even with 3 timeouts left on the other sideline, they have this one wrapped up. We'll see if they even use those timeouts.
Ready, ready.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Trying for the deep ball. He's got it inside the 25. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Falcons continue adding to an insurmountable. So the Falcons earn the win in this one. Well, we talked about it throughout this contest, Brock. They were already into the playoffs when this one kicked off. But now they're going in with...
Falcons game is over. Sports coverage of the National Football League finds us in the magnificent city of Atlanta. Used to be the terminus of the Western and Atlantic Railroad here. That's why they still sound the train horn inside Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Today, we begin the divisional round with a tremendous matchup. It's the Detroit Lions. Raheem Morris there, Falcons head coach. His team ready for their next possession. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. Right to the air from the 30 on the first play. That's caught. It's Charlie Werner, the tight end. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Open man, he's got Agnew. And he'll be out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, and that gains them another first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. Forced to his right. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Bijan Robinson, the intended receiver, out of the backfield. And it'll lead to a 2nd down. They'll look to throw yet again. There's Kyle Pitts with the grab. And he is out of bounds. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well.
At the 40-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. We'll get this to Pitts once more. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. Now he'll run it.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his 1st and 2nd read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts.
He was covered by Brian.
And now it's going to be 3rd down. They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down. Falcons offense ready to possess the football for the 2nd time. They've got the lead, and they'll set forth trying to build on it, and they're going to do that with excellent field position. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
To number 8.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Back to throw. Pushed out to his left. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. Exiting the pocket right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Ready? Liking 18. Ready?
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. This one is pulled in on the feet and back.